Hi guys, and welcome to a sneak peek at Winter Wonder. I'm very excited to be revealing today the cover of Winter Wonder and also some of the pages that are inside Winter Wonder. I was going to show you some pages from my sketchbook, and I was also going to show you some rough illustrations because I'm pretty excited about releasing this new book. It's coming out mid-November, and I can't wait to share it with you all, so that's why I'm giving you a sneak peek. Before we do sneak peeking of Winter Wonder, though, let's have a look at Christmas Tiny Homes, which is another book that I've done which is Christmas related. Not that Winter Wonder is a Christmas themed book, but it is a winter book, so I guess it fits into the Christmas season, doesn't it? This is Christmas Tiny Homes. It's got 25 fun illustrations that are Christmas themed and related. I've coloured many of them, or a couple of them at least. And we also have a Christmas village in the back where you can build all these fun Christmassy village things. And they sort of look like this. So that's Christmas Tiny Homes. And if you don't have it, maybe you should grab it, put it in someone's stocking this Christmas. But let's get back to what we were talking about before, which is Winter Wonder. Now, I wanted to show you some of my working drawings, and I wanted to show you some of my final illustrations. Let's start with this. This is a page from Winter Wonder. It's called Window Seat, and it features a lovely little fox. Now, these are the rough drawings. I worked through fox heads and came up with how I wanted it to look. But this is essentially the layout of that page, with a fox sitting in the window looking out at a winter scene, with a little baby fox asleep, something looking out of the cupboard, and a hot cup of something yummy keeping him warm. Now, foxes already have fur, but this fox is wearing a jumper. Very cute. So this is a very cute page. And now let me grab that page in my final sketchbook and show it to you. And here it is. As you can see, an interesting page to colour, lots of little details to focus on, and I think overall it's going to look beautiful when it's finished. Got a little vine growing up, which has also got some Christmas lights or some winter lights to keep you warm. So there's some fun elements on that page. A bit of glass here, a cake to colour. Lots of fun. Right, let's look at another page. Well, this is another illustration which is titled First Snow. Now, this is a sort of a sequence of how I work stuff out of these rough books where I sort of start with a thumbnail. So I've drew this little thumbnail of what I wanted. A circular scene with a procession of little animals walking across through with a sort of like an over scene below them. So it was sort of a concept. Then I started drawing all the little creatures. This cute deer, sweet little squirrel, this leaping rabbit, and then someone to lead the procession holding a gold star in the sky. And I created this sort of vine pattern to go behind it all and hold it all together, which I thought could be fun. We're really interested to see how the colours all work together on that one. But let's have a look at how that came together. This is a sketch which is further along in the process. So you can see all those elements that I sketched have been brought together into what is going to be an epic illustration to colour. I just really love this little procession of creatures marching through winter. Now, there are going to be duplicates with a difference in Winter Wonder, and a lot of the duplicates with a difference are quite wonderful and quite fun, and I can't wait for you to discover them and have a look at them. But let's have a look at another page. All right. This is a page that I've titled The Toy Maker. And we've got our little toy maker sitting at his desk, which is filled with toys. He's working on a little doll here, painting it. And there's a shelf around his window, built around his window, which is also stocked full of fun things and toys. And there's a cockatoo watching over the whole scene. And you can see that I've worked on, I wanted to make this a bit I started too low on the page on my rough. So I've put the stuff that I want to see in front of his desk over here, which is this wheeled horse and a little grumpy elf and some more toys. So once again, I played with a different sort of face for the toy maker and different ideas. Sort of sketched it all out roughly. Now let's have a look at the final illustration. So this is the one that's the main illustration in the book of the toy maker. And as you can see, all of the elements are nice and crisp and ready to be coloured. And they're all stories within stories. So you've got this little kitten looking over at this mouse. You've got this cockatoo who's looking at, I don't know what he's looking at. He's looking at this whole scene going, what's going on? You've got this grumpy elf who's keeping an eye on a jack-in-the-box sitting up here. I think my favourite thing is this little elephant on wheels down here wearing a dunce's hat. So as you can see, lots of fun. Okay, let's have a look at another page. And this is really 2 pages. I got carried away on this page. So I wanted to do these 2 mice dressed to the nines. It's like a ballerina mouse in the sort of a nutcracker sweet vibe. And there's this stage they're dancing on, a beautiful cathedral-like house. And I was toying with having a little carriage, but I just didn't quite know how to fit that into the composition. And then we got another scene here full of woodland creatures being visited by some carolers. And we've got a little fox here who's looking a little bit mischievous. And if I was a sweet, furry little creature sitting at home, I don't know that I'd be welcoming a fox. But we'll see how that goes. All right, I've shown you my 3 illustrations. What I might do now is quickly flash up onto the screen a reveal of the front cover of Winter Wonder. So here it is. I've got a really deep blue background and I've got this vibrant swirl of a wreath on the front, and there's a sweet little bird sitting in the left corner, and the title of the book coming out in white. So. And here are some of the illustrations. Here are 5 illos that I'm just previewing for you. Some of my favourites and some that I think you'll really enjoy. Of course, there are 25 illustrations total in the book, and with the duplicates, with a difference, that's the 50 illustrations. A couple of little extras in the front and the back and in the middle for you to play with. There will be a paperback version of this, and there will be a hardcover version of Winter Wonder, and there will also be the digital packs for both the original illos and a separate pack for the duplicates with a difference, which are available on rjhampson.com. And we'll also put together a mini pack, which will probably contain 6 of the illustrations from the book. So I am looking forward to sharing that book with you. It's launching mid-November, as I mentioned. And just before I go, I thought I'd show you this little picture of Rudolph reclining. It looks like he's not doing his job as we roll into winter. He shouldn't be relaxing poolside with a martini in his hand. He should be practicing his jogging, maybe, rubbing his nose so that it shines brighter. Who knows what he should be doing. But this little guy is in the paperback book, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you and letting you see all the pages, which I will do as we get closer to the release date. Make sure that you're on the mailing list, because that will let you know exactly when the book is launched, so you'll be the first to know. And once again, you can sign up for that at rjhampson.com. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you like the previews of the Winter Wonder book. I'm very excited to share it with you. I love all the pages in it. All of them are fun. All of them are filled with life and light, and some of them are got a bit of a Christmas vibe to them. There are a lot of little woodland creatures and cute things to colour. A couple of new directions for my illustration style, which could be fun. I'm hoping that you love it all. So keep an eye out for it, and get excited because it's coming soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I can't wait to share Winter Wonder with you, and I shall see you in another video. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. See you later.